There we go. Good morning. Okay, going to try something different. Put some books underneath my stand so maybe you can see what I'm doing. And let me shut my door. I did some coloring in my hair on Saturday. We'll see how it works. Today was the first day I used the garlic shampoo. So we'll see how long the color stays in. I do kind of want it, I don't know. We'll see. So, doing this here a little bit further away from me, which is good since it's not really about me doing makeup. It's more about chatting. So how is everybody? I'm hoping you all had a fabulous weekend. My weekend, we went and played D&D, which we do that every other weekend. And I love it. For those of you that don't know what D&D is, it's Dungeons and Dragons. And I started playing Dungeons and Dragons. I'm dropping everything this morning. Started playing Dungeons and Dragons, I think, 3.5 years ago. It was not something I was really wanting to do, but my husband bought me dice for my birthday and took me to meet some of his friends from work, and we sat down and made our characters. My character's name is Katianka. She started out as a paladin. She has now become a paladin druid. She has changed her gods that she believes in or follows. We have been on the same campaign for 3 years now. We have lost a couple team members or their figures have changed, but for the most part, we're all still there. And we have the same players. They've just changed who they are playing now. So it is actually a lot of fun. We go twice a month. The kids, we have kids, so our kids all get together and play video games, read books, board games and stuff, while the parents all play Dungeons and Dragons. And we have 4 sets of 4 couples, and it's a lot of fun. We also do a potluck, so everybody brings food. And I've grown since I started, because when I first started, you could guarantee that I was going shopping before we went, and I would bring muffins or something from the store. Now I actually am cooking on D&D days, so I brought scones and homemade cookies yesterday and deviled eggs. So but it's a lot of fun. We really enjoy D&D days. Yesterday, our team, we opened a restaurant because we just got to a new port, and we have our ship, and they had us open a restaurant. And so we had a fancy restaurant and had to make sure everybody liked it, because they were giving us Yap report stars, and we wanted good stars. So I really need to set this up differently. But yeah, so that's what we did this weekend. I also have started volunteering at the animal shelter. So on Saturdays, that's what I do. My son, who is 9, and I go and volunteer. And we started out just taking care of the cats. So on Saturday morning, we go in and we clean the cat cages, the boxes, and we clean the cat cages, boxes, and the rooms, and make sure they have food and water, all fresh. We want it to smell good, so when people come in, they're not like, oh God, this is repulsive. We want them to not feel grossed out at our shelter. And we have a very clean shelter. It's fun. And there's several kids. So they let kids start volunteering at the age of 5, which is nice. I just signed it. It makes it so that way the kids can learn how to treat the animals. It also makes it so that way, I didn't put my primer on today. But they learn how to treat the cats, and then the cats get used to having kids around, which makes it easier for them to get adopted. And if we can educate the kids early about taking care of the cats and responsibility, why you get them fixed, so that way we don't have a whole bunch of cats roaming around that are making babies and then end up at the animal shelter, that helps. I am happy that we're at a no-kill facility, though. I don't know how I would do if I knew that they were going to euthanize our animals. But we set ourselves up with some goal cats and try to make sure that those get adopted. We have 3 girls that have been there since, right now it's February, and they've been there since October. So those ones are ones we really would celebrate if they got their new homes. They're beautiful, they're sweet, but they're quiet, so people don't notice them. And they one is a black kitty. She's 6. She just kind of hides in her little bench. I don't think she'd be a very active cat. She does come out. She does like loves. I do think if she got a home, she would be a love. And then there is another kitty who's been there. She's 7, and she's more of a tabby, but she's got really cute little cheeks. I love her. But again, she just sits on her bench. And then we have a 9-year-old who doesn't like other cats, so we had to take her out of the room with all the other cats. And once we did, she's doing much better. But she would be one that likes her perch. She'll come down, visit you, and then go back to her perch, and doesn't want a whole lot of loves. Just wants to be with you. And I don't know what I did, or I made a lot of mistakes today doing my makeup. Like I said before in prior videos, I don't wear makeup, so this is all a new thing. Just learning how to put it on. And I guess it's okay if I mess up. I'll learn. I did watch some tutorials, and they said don't put your powder on after you do your eyes. Do your eyes first. So guess what I did? I did my eyes. Now I'm doing my powder. Well, we'll learn. It's okay. And I didn't want this dark. I wanted. But now I get to walk dogs at the shelter, and I'm enjoying that. Dogs are a little easier for me to walk because I'm not so tempted to want to take them home. The cats, it's harder for me because I'm like, oh, just one more cat, not a big deal. I can take that home. It would just, we wouldn't even notice it. But the dogs, it's like, yeah, no, that's a lot of work. I'm not home enough for a dog, but I love them. So getting to walk the dogs is nice. And the dogs, they need it. We need more dog walkers. So if you are local, check out the animal shelter. Come visit the kitties. If you're not local, check out your animal shelter. The animals really appreciate it. So that's my weekend. Animal shelter and D&D. Oh, and coloring my hair. No more white. Became a grandma last week, so I have to change that hair color up. Got my stepson, who I was part of his life since he was 9 months old. And to me, he is my boy. I didn't get pictures done with the family unless he was there because he's family. And he had his baby last week, so now I am a grandma. So excited. It's amazing when the little ones are born, how much you just fall in love. So I haven't gotten to hold her yet, hoping March 1st to drive up to see her. But she is so beautiful and she is so loved. And now I can't go into the baby section without going, oh, I need to get her this. So, all right, well, I need to get ready for work. You have a great day. Thanks for chatting with me. See you later. Bye.